Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a haul video from Colored Rain. Here it is, this big old box. I have not opened it yet, but it is literally bursting at the seams. You can see it's like that all the way around. This box came in today, and I ordered it. It's been maybe 2 weeks, and yes, it has been 2 weeks because I used Afterpay, and I know that I've already made the second payment on this. That's how I know it's been that long. Which, I'd never purchased anything from Colored Rain, but I'd always heard, I guess when I think of Colored Rain, I think of a palette. I think some kind of Queen palette, Queen of Hearts, I think. Just seeing it in pictures or in videos and hearing people say that they decluttered it and that they wish they hadn't have. Whatever. But as far as anything else, I don't know. But I don't know if I got an email, or if I saw it on Instagram or where. But anyway, they were saying they were closing down. So their stuff was dirt cheap. Their palettes were $2.50. Except for one palette that was, I think, $5, and they had a brush set that was, they had marked down to $5, I think. Anyway, this reminds me of how ColourPop used to ship their things. So, got a lot of stuff in here. Ooh, I'm glad I looked in there because I was about to place another order. It had been so long, you know, but anyway. So, wow. This is what it looks like. So, I take it. I picked up a bronzer. And I'm not going to open things yet. But I got a bronzer. I got a blush. This, I think, is a cream blush. Yes, I got a cream blush. I got a foundation stick that I'm hoping that I could use as a bronzer. Maybe. We'll see. Then I got... What is this? Oh, this was a collab they did, but it says body brush. I will open the brush. Oh, this is very soft, very, very jiggly. Yeah, that's super soft, man. Okay, like that. That was $2.50. And this, oh doggone, I got a bunch of this. I got a bunch of stuff in here I forgot. Okay, so I got this palette. You know what? I will open everything up. I had to hit rewind a little bit. So, this is what I was kind of hoping I could use as a bronzer. We'll see. It's a possibility. So, and this is the the bronzer, and it's called Caramel Delight. And it's that shade. It comes with a nice mirror. Doesn't smell. That is, gosh, that's really pretty. Yeah, I don't know, I can't help myself. Just can't help myself. A lot of kick up. I'm not wearing any foundation. Just concealer and some cream blush and some powder bronzer. The Marc Jacobs bronzer. It's very intimidating, this bronzer. It's pretty. Very warm toned, which I like. So, there's the bronzer. And then, I'm not going to play with the cream blush, but this one was in the shade Copper Beach, I think is what it says. Copper Rose. But anyway, that's what that looks like. It's really pretty. Muted pink. Very pretty. Very pretty. Okay. And then this is a palette. This is a Queen Bee palette. Let's see. Pretty. Oh my word. It has bees stamped in each of the pans. Isn't that pretty? Gosh. And the packaging. Oh, that's a little, what you call it? Multi-chrome. Oh, that's so pretty. Y'all tell that I haven't sat down and done this for a while. I had surgery 2 days ago, so I'm a little slow. Little slow. And then we have this palette. This was the $5 palette that they had. I don't know what these prices originally were. Does it say on the... It doesn't say, but I do know this one was one that was marked as $5. Everything else was $2.50, but... So, this is called the Cam Quad Volume 1. Looks like that. Let's open her up. Oh. I, for some reason, had this in my mind that this was 4 quads that were, like, removable. I don't know why I thought that, but I was thinking that you could, like, mix and move them around. But they are pretty. I really like how they've done each, each quad is a look, That's a pretty rose look. I don't think I have a shade like that. Gosh, that's really pretty. Oh, man. That green, look at that. That's pretty. I've only ever seen another green that just really caught my eye like this one has. Anything other than, that's the, I think it's the Mr. Tutorial shade in the Beauty Bay and Nikki Tutorials collab. That's so pretty. Gosh. A lot of fun with that one. And then I've got okay. Let me put what I got. Already showed back up in box. Okay. We did. I had surgery to remove a kidney stone that was blocking the exit route. Best way I know how to say it. It was measuring 4 centimeters on the scans. And initially they had told me in the emergency room that that was small enough to pass. Well, their medicines were not making me have any relief whatsoever. And I mean, I have pain management at home, so that's another reason why I hadn't gone sooner, because I was like, I don't need, I mean, I'm gonna go sit in a waiting room for 17 hours 18 hours when I can do that here, you know. And but Friday morning I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just like, the pain, it had gotten so worse, and it was not letting up. It was just, my pain medicine was not doing anything. It wasn't touching it. It wasn't knocking the edge off. It felt like I was in labor. How do I say this? The contractions didn't feel like they were contracting in my abdomen. They, like a bladder contraction. It's the best way I know how to explain it. I mean, I think women would probably understand that statement a little bit better than, you know, a male, but anyway. At any rate, finally, urology got involved after, that's a whole nother issue with this hospital, but mind you, I had no idea that any of this was going on. I'm just in a hospital room being told that they were going to admit me for pain management, and I'm over like, you're giving me 1 of this medication when I take 2 at home, and it won't working at home. What makes y'all? I was just kind of, anyway. They gave me a stronger dose, and it knocked it on the pain scale. It knocked it from a 10 to about a 9.5. Anyway, once urology got involved and looked at the x-rays or the CT scan, because they did an additional CT scan from October the 22nd. Just a few weeks passed, and it was blocking. And it was not in the best of places. So it was dangerous, and I was told it was a good thing I came in when I did. So now, I've got a few lip products. trying to get them opened. But the urologist was going to put stents in my kidneys regardless. When he took me, you know, obviously he was taking me back, he said, whether I can get this stone by laser or, you know, having to go in through your back or, you know, whatever the case may be, he said, I'm going to be putting stents in your kidneys so they'll drain, or so they'll drain easier. I was like, okay. So I knew I was getting a stent. You know, best case scenario, they removed the kidney stone. Thankfully, they did. They were able to get it with the basket. So that's what they said. They got it with a basket. You know, it's just a little thing. But they also placed a significant stent in there. And that's no fun at all. All right, that's wrapped up even in the box. So yeah, once I didn't wake up from surgery and I didn't have any external incisions, and and he did tell me that it wasn't gonna, I wasn't gonna stop feeling the pain. He said, you know, you will still have a significant amount of pain simply from the trauma of running a scope and just a lot of detail goes into a cystology. Anyway, point is, I would have flank pain, which I do, and then I would still have, because of the stent, everything is kind of being rerouted, and so that can be, I'm still having the spasms, not contractions. Contractions is what it did feel like. Spasms. Now, that's no fun either, but I know that it's not cause for concern because it is expected. You know what I mean? So, there's that. The thing with a stent is you don't get to hold it. In other words, you know, when that urge comes on, you're peeing. Anyway, all right, let's get back to the makeup. Now that I talked about my kidneys, lip liner in Queen Ting, and that's so pretty. Oh, I love that, and that is so creamy. Oh, that's just so pretty, pretty. Definitely up my alley, for sure. Okay, so we got that, and then that was $2.50, and then we got this lipstick, bullet lipstick in the shade Lotus, and that's what Lotus looks like. It's in a clear component. That's pretty. There's that. Touched up my very creamy. My lips a little bit. And this liquid lip lacquer. And this one is in the shade Current or Cherry Blossom Lip Lacquer. And that is just this. I don't know if this is a gloss or a, I can't remember, a liquid lip, but that's what that one looks like. Really pretty. Now, put you back in your box. Then I got like I need it. Got another eyeshadow primer. This one is in the shade Nude, and I'm not gonna open it, but it comes in a squeezy tube. There was that, and then I got this. This is cute. I forgot I got this. This one is the Blend to Perfection 20-piece face and eye brush set. I really did forgot I got this. Oh, these are neat. They have the little netting on them. I'll go through these. Some of these I may keep, and some of them I may not. It's such a pretty little box, isn't it? Okay. Here's the price things on them. So this one was $10, excuse me. The brush set was $10. And the quad, the one with the 4 that looks like a camera, that was $5. Everything else was $2.50. From Colored Rain. And I looked earlier today, and they still had some stock. So, like I said, and some of these things I had already put in my cart because I was like, oh, that's pretty. Not realizing I'd already got it. So, some of this stuff is still there, you know. Alright, guys. I think that is going to conclude this video. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening. Definitely I'm rusty. Haven't done this in a bit, but I really was excited to open this box. And I had to do it when I felt like I could sit still for a few minutes to do it. So, this is just not easy, and this is not fun, let me just tell you. Whew. This has been a roller coaster. A rough one. Maybe I'll do a get ready with me and try on some of these things and go into a little bit more depth. We'll see. Alright, guys. As always, be beautiful, be kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.